All hail Hypno. He is almighty and ever-knowing. He even knows you opened up that junk rare at your Hour of Devastation pre-release, and he feels sorry for you. He's sad. He wanted you to open that bomb rare. Anyway, now, as far as opening hand goes, yeah, I like this. This is like right on the cusp of keepable. I mean, we're going to be at 5 mana to get down the Gitrog monster. We're going to have a few more fetch lands. Do we want to kind of shuffle it up just to get a little bit more action? Man, well, we've got Splendid Reclamation. Let's go on Mulligan. I'm just not wild about this hand. Okay, yeah, I like Crop Rotation. Ooh, yeah, we'll keep on this one. I like that. There just wasn't a lot of, we're going to get to 5 mana for Gitrog, but other than that, it didn't really sound that good. But yes, welcome to the Gitrog Monster. I'll cover what we got going on in just a second. So, let's go and lead off with, Vampiric Tutor. Alright, let's go and go for Bajuka Bog. Exile our opponent's graveyard. Get out of here, graveyard. Go on, get. And then, we are playing the Gitrog Monster. He has Death Touch at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice the Gitrog Monster unless you sacrifice a land. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Then, whenever one or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Plays Ghave, Guru of Spores. Skull Clamp. We need to take care of that. Life. I'll take that. Drew it up just how we drew it up. I meant to Vampiric Tutor Life from the Loam during our upkeep, but hey. Life from the Loam. There you are. Alright, so what we may end up doing is Vampiric Tutoring for something to deal with Skull Clamp. We don't want them to get that online. Put it in your, on top of your, put that card, shuffle your library, put that card on top of it. Okay. So we have Crop Rotate. Let's go ahead and we definitely want to, we can go for Life from the Loam right now to get in the graveyard, start dredging. Do we want to do that, or do we want to take care of the... We can do it during our upkeep. Yeah, let's just go ahead and let's go Life from the Loam on an empty graveyard, and then we're just going to pass the turn. Playing against Ghave, Guru of Spores. Enters battlefield with 5 counters on it, then 1 mana, remove a -1 count, remove a +1 counter from a creature you control, create a sapling token, and then for 1 mana, sack a creature, put a +1 counter on target creature. And then let's see, we can wait on the little Skull Clamp. We'll give it 1 more. Then they're looking at 5 mana. So let's go dredge Life from the Loam. Sylvan Safekeeper, Worldly Tutor. Let's go ahead and grab that Urborg, and let's go and get the Urborg down. That way we can go for the Vampiric Tutor to take care of that Skull Clamp over there, and we kind of rock and roll from there. All right, cover our opponent's commander, our commander. We are good to go. It is free time. We can have fun and we can chat with my magic friends. You're all my magic friends. But yes, what are we doing with the Gitrog Monster? Well, the Gitrog Monster eats all of our... Oh, man. Did he choose his graveyard? Did our opponent... Did you choose your graveyard? Oh, why would... Oh. Alright, our opponent is playing. For those of you out there, they're not playing correctly with the Bajuka Bog. You're always supposed to target your own self and not take our Life from the Loam. Let's go for Vampiric Tutor. And let's go and take care of it. Hey, man, you're going to take our Life from the Loam and take your Skull Clamp. Where are we? Nature's Claim. There we go. Let's put that on top. We're going to come back with Vengeance. We do have Thespian Stage. We're going to have to search our library up for a little Dark Depths, and maybe we can kind of put some pressure on it. Ooh, almost lost our mouse. Let's go and get the Thespian Stage down. Actually, we need to find another green source. So let's go and get the Jund Panorama down. And then we can crack that and then go for that. Let's see if they end up going for Ghave, Guru of Spores. If they do go for that, then we can, in response, go for the Skull Clamp, kind of blow it up. Kind of take care of them from there. But we do have the Jund Panorama. We'll sacrifice this, search our library for a forest, put it on the battlefield, and then we'll kind of be in a good spot to start rocking and rolling. Now, with Crop Rotation and Thespian Stage, what are we doing with that? So, Thespian Stage becomes a copy of target land. We're running a land in here called Dark Depths. Dark Depths is a land that comes to the battlefield with 10 ice counters on it, and for 3 mana, you can very slowly chip away at the ice and get a... Post tapping out for 4. Slowly get it. Grave Pact, whenever a creature you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. Alright, now if we're going Merit Lage, Gitrog, anything like that, we may end up having to blast the Grave Pact with this Nature's Claim. It's just going to be really hard for us to kind of get around from that. Let's go for the Nature's Claim on Grave Pact. Let's go ahead and crack the Jund Panorama. Let's go and grab that forest. There we go. Anything else? Now we're going to go past turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Let's get the Thespian Stage down. We can go for the Herald of the Pantheon. See if that kind of maybe hold them up just a little bit, and then try and go for the Merit Lage token. That'll be a good way for us to hopefully kind of close it out. Let's go and get the, let's go for Thespian Stage. Anything else? If we go for Herald of the Pantheon, speed 1, 2, crop rotate. Now, let's go and leave it up. That way we have enough mana to go for Thespian Stage with crop rotation. We get that nice little Merit Lage token on the battlefield and stop Ghave and his Guru of Spores from coming across and killing us. But yeah, it's a really fun way to go for the combo with crop rotation. You know, we're running so many lands in here, you might as well just go and run Dark Depths because it's, and plus it's a fun card. Love it. All right, opponent's tapping out for 4 mana. Let's see what they're going for. They do have the Temple of the False God online. Nissa Voices in the card. Create a play token. Okay. I do run the Dark Depths combo in my Church of Atheros video, and one of the best times I've ever guided on the battlefield was we Disciple of Boldest, the Merit Lage token to draw 20 and gain 20 life, and man, that just felt good. Every single bit of that felt good. Loved it. Alright, so probably what we end up doing is crop rotating on the Bajuka Bog. That way we can exile the Grave Pact. I'm not really sure if they have any sort of graveyard recursion, but if, well, we lost life from the loam, so we can't really go anything for that. Let's go ahead and add that black mana to our mana pool. Let's go green. Let's go crop rotation. Sack the Bajuka Bog. Let's grab Dark Depths. Get that on the battlefield. Let's go Thespian Stage on Dark Depths. Pay for 1 more, and we're going to go and keep the copy. That way we get the, oh, beautiful. Let's get that Merit Lage token. Oh, yes. Lovely. Let's go and get the Windswept Heath down. See if our opponent has any sort of, you know, we're almost on just path to exile right now. Let's go and get the Windswept Heath down. Let's go and swing in at our opponent. Coming in hot for 20. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Merit Lage token. Love Merit Lage. Whatever that little blue body is, but you can kind of see the eyes in the face. We're not going to swing in at Nissa. We're going up top because it'll be we have a 2-turn clock right now coming in, and that puts them on something like Path to Exile, Life from the Loam to kind of take care of Merit Lage if they want to. And then if we had left, you know, it would have been nice to go for Skull Clamp, but the fact that they got Grave Pact down, it just would have been just really brutal trying to get past that Grave Pact. And oh, dang it, we should have cast the Herald of the Pantheon. Let's go for commentary. We'll go for that next turn. But we are online to go for the Gitrog next turn, so we can actually get down the Gitrog monster and then crack. We're not going to be able to crack the Windswept Heath, but we'll get that down and start grabbing some lands. We do need to grab a dual source off this one. Get down the battlefield. We do have an Urborg, so we can actually start grabbing some of our green lands, which actually does work out because we have so many forests in the hand. See what they're tapping out for. A little Ghave action. I would assume they would probably have some way to deal with Merit Lage. If not, they're trying to draw into it right now. Finding that the little white mana, 1 white mana removal. If not, we got Merit Lage kind of closing it out next turn. Okay, tapping for 2. Or simply something like get on the battlefield, target player sacrifices a creature. Which, at the beginning of your upkeep, sack a creature. Whenever you sack a creature, draw a card. Okay, that's going to be flying. They'll be able to get past that. And, but yeah, we do need to get down. We should have gotten down Herald of the Pantheon last turn. That is exactly what we should have gone for. Because if they simply just cast something like Flush Bag, where each player has to sack a creature, we would have been just dead on board to that. And that would have not been fun. So let's go and crack this Windswept Heath. So sorry about that, guys. Guys and gals. Let's go and pass that. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and go for, we could go for Gitrog if we want to. We're going to have to start sacking a land. We don't really have, you know, we'll be drawing cards. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for the Gitrog monster. Sorry about that, I meant to mute the mic. I don't like coughing into the mic for you. Alright, we're going to come in hot with the Merit Lage token. So, coming in hot with 20. They do have the Smothering Abomination out there. They're going to be able to chump block, draw 2 more cards, see if they can't find an answer for Merit Lage, and then we can start coming in hot. If they don't find an answer next turn, then hopefully we can swing in for 20 and kind of take care of it. But yeah, so as far as what are we doing with this Gitrog deck, this is an Enchantress deck. Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of our Enchantress pieces in our hand, and we just got really lucky and kind of drew into our crop rotation, Dark Depths, Thespian Stage combo, which is really nice. And so, you know, that's what makes this deck so good, is we're running so many lands in here for the Gitrog monster, kind of support his land theme. And you're just running some stuff in here, some redundancy stuff, to give you extra win conditions, and you draw into it. It kind of helps you hopefully kind of close the game out. But, on a side note, if you want your very own swamps, forests, and utility lands to feed your own Gitrog monster, head over to mtgotraders.com. They have an awesome selection of lands to feed your own Gitrog monster. I would suggest starting with the, you know, Odyssey. They have some nice little lands out there. Opponent scoops it up. Merit Lage token will be just enough to get it done, so hey, I'll take that. Opponent could not find their white mana removal. They're drawing some cards, sitting at 11 mana, so that is unfortunate, but hey, Merit Lage token got it done. So, alright everybody, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks, bye. All hail Hypno Toad, he is almighty and ever-knowing. He knows how your Hour of Devastation pre-release went, and he's bummed that you opened up some of those bad rares, man. He always wants you to open up that Bolas Planeswalker, one of the Locust Gods or something like that. Just making sure we're recording. Yeah, as far as our opening hand goes, yeah, I love this. We got Cultivate, Nature's Claim, the Enchantress little card draw, and then, if you don't know this about Enchantress, you build the Enchantress card draw pieces, and then the enchantments will come. So, we'll take that. But yes, welcome to the Gitrog monster, and we're playing against Radha. Little red green. I haven't played against Radha in a minute now. It's been a minute, but I'm excited. I like playing against Radha. It's just interesting to see what kind of build they have with Radha. Splendid Reclamation. Okay, let's go ahead and get the. At this point, we're just going to get the Catacombs down. Let's go and crack the Catacombs. Let's go ahead and grab a. Sorry, I looked down and my cat was looking at me like, "Hey, you should pick me up." And I will in just a second. Let's grab this Overgrown Tomb, put it in play tapped, and then, yeah, going past turn. We are playing the Gitrog monster. Yes, that touches at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice the Gitrog monster unless you sacrifice the land. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Then, whenever one or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Playing against Radha. Whenever Radha attacks, you may add double red to your mana pool. If not, if not, there's nothing. You may add it if you want to or not. Watch out for that mana burn. Then, the second ability is it's a little mana dork, tap for 1 green mana. Okay. Alright, next turn we're going to get the Force down, go for the Engrothian Enchantress, and then we have Cultivate. We do have Splendid Reclamation in the hand. We may want to hold on to it for a little bit. If somehow we can draw into the Life from the Loam engine, that would be pretty fun to go for. Opponent's going for 2 mana. Probably going to see Radha coming down, and then we can kind of go from there. And, hey, I got a Blue Yeti mic. I'm really excited about it. This is the first game I'm recording with the Yeti mic. So if the audio's kind of something, hey, that's it. I'm still kind of messing with settings and seeing what kind of position would help as far as me positioning. Ooh, not Life from the Loam. It's like Vampiric Tutor, which can be Life from the Loam. That's already going for it. Do we want to get the Jund Panorama down with Crack? No, we want to go for Vampiric Tutor. We can go for it during our upkeep and still get down the Enchantress. Okay, let's do that. Let's go for the Forest. Let's get the Engrothian Enchantress down. Get her down, and then anything else? No, we're going to go on past turn. Yeah, if we go for Life from the Loam, that puts us in a spot where we can just kind of keep dredging. You can bring all our lands back to the battlefield if somehow we get into like the Dark Depths combo or something like that. But just simply having it, make sure we have enough lands to go for Gitrog and enough land drops to make for the turn really just makes a huge difference as far as going for the Gitrog. But if you're new to the channel and you have not seen the Gitrog monster, what is the Gitrog? We are playing the Gitrog, and he eats your lands every single turn. So if you're going to be eating a bunch of swamps and forest, I would assume that would not be the best for your health. And so, yeah, man, we're here to make the world's biggest Gitrog. It's always fun. I enjoy it. Enjoy playing Gitrog. All right, let's go ahead and make this just a little bit bigger. I don't want to misclose. Let's grab that Life from the Loam. Let's get some stuff. Going. Draw that Life from the Loam. Let's go ahead and get the Jund Panorama down. Yeah, I guess we'll go and get that down, and then we can just grab that Catacombs. Yeah, that's okay. And then we can crack it next. That'll give us a land to dredge up next turn. Alright, so we're going to get that land out of the graveyard. We're going to just do a little bit of setting up. Do we want to swing in at Domri Raid with the 0-1? That won't do anything, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and leave up the Grothian Enchantress. But yeah, so basically, the Gitrog monster eats all of our lands. We're going to be putting a bunch of enchantments on him as he eats these lands. And then, basically what we're doing is we're combining the Gitrog card draw engine of all the lands hitting the graveyard with the card draw engine of the Engrothian Enchantress. Not necessarily her, but cards like that. So whenever you're casting an enchantment spell, you're going to draw a card. We're just mainly going for that redundancy. You want to make sure that we have a ton of cards in the hand. The Gitrog monster is a beautiful engine. Like sometimes when you play Commander, you have certain commanders that are just like build around me. And it doesn't really matter what that is. You know, there's obviously a heavy land theme with the Gitrog monster. But, you know, whatever you want to do with the Gitrog monster, as long as you have that mana base of that land engine of drawing a bunch of cards, you can really kind of support anything you want to do. If you want to go Gitrog, green-black zombies, go for it. Simply getting down the Gitrog monster and making your land drops and having your land package set up correctly, you're going to be just completely set up for card draw, which is wonderful. Let's go ahead and dredge Life from the Loam, get it back into the hand. Golgari, Guildgate, and the Forest in the graveyard. All right, so if we go for the Catacombs, we can get that down. Life from the Loam, bring it back. Let's go ahead and go for Cultivate, and just get a little bit ahead on land drops, and then next turn we can go for that. Gonna go and grab we've got Heavy Swamp. Let's go and grab Double Forest. We're okay on black mana right now. I think we're okay. Put one on the battlefield, one into our hand. Need to make the land drop for the turn. Domri Raid is sitting. Yeah, creatures you control have haste, double check. Yeah, we can get around that. We're just gonna get the Catacombs down. That way, if we need to search it up for something, we can grab that Bayou, and then we'll still be online for Nature's Claim to kind of go from there. Anything else? Okay, no, we're gonna go and pass the turn. But yeah, as far as the Enchantress stuff we got going, we got the card draw going. But the thing that I'm always like when I sit down to play the Gitrog monster, the thing that I want to do the most is, I think it's Druid's Call, which is whenever this creature's dealt damage, put that many squirrel tokens onto the battlefield, and then we have that's 2 mana, and then we have a 4 mana enchantment that is Predatory Urge. You can tap and have the enchanted creature fight another creature. So, what ends up happening is you get those 2 on there. You have a fight stick. He's a 6/6. He has Death Touch. He's going to deal that damage, kill that creature. They deal that damage back over there, and then you get yourself some nice little squirrel tokens. And man, feels wonderful. Love it. Okay, so we got the cat snake coming in hot. That's going to be 9 coming. Puts us down to about 16. Yeah, there we go. Let's go and crack the Catacombs. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually wait on the Catacombs. We can crack it and then get the Gitrog down. Get a little bit extra card draw. I think we can go for that. I like Druid's Call. Talked him up. Let's go for the Gitrog monster. 1, 2, 3. We're going to be able to get an extra lane drop once we get down the Gitrog 2. Let's go crack the Catacombs. We're going to get a card draw off that one. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Love drawing cards with the Gitrog monster. Ghost Quarter. And then let's go and grab that. Let's grab that Bayou finally. That'll be good to get a second dual land onto the battlefield. There we go. Comes onto the battlefield, and then let's go for the Swamp. Now, if we go for Druid's Call on the Gitrog monster, we can kind of block on Radha. Target creature fights another target creature. I'm okay with that. I think that sounds good. Yeah, let's go. Let's go for Druid's Call. That way we get into spots to where, you know, the Liege does have Trample, but none of the other ones don't. So we're going to go ahead and put the Druid's Call on the Gitrog monster. Get an extra card draw off the Enchantress, and then we still have Life from the Loam in the hand. And we do have a Ghost Quarter. If we're going to blow up one of their lands, it'll hit the graveyard, and we get a little extra card draw off that one. And then we can start making a bunch of extra land drops and kind of be in a good spot from there. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. All right, so we have a 4/4 body coming across. We have a 5/4 cat snake token. That's just lovely. Love the cat snake. And it's pretty cool that, you know, this is one of those when you see the card, like... if you look at it closely, you can kind of see it's got the little, if you follow my mouse, you can see it's got the little legs right there and then the back legs right there, because it kind of looks like just a complete snake. But once you look up, you know, looking upon closer, it's just very serpent snake, and I don't know, pretty cool. Alright, our opponent did get down a Treetop Village, so what we can do is go for Ghost Quarter on the Treetop Village. That'll kill that, and then we can simply bring it back with Life from the Loam, kind of go from there. But with them swinging in with either Radha or the Cat token, we have a 6/6 you know, Gitrog monster, which will hopefully kind of hold them at bay. Add that red mana to their mana pool, coming in hot. Do we want to chump block on the Liege token? They'll give us 3 of the Squirrel tokens. We could be seeing some sort of return target you don't control to its owner's hand. That's a bummer. Alright, Gitrog goes back. Man, can I tell you how little kid not mad, but little kid sad I get whenever we miss out on the Druid's Call part. That's always a bummer to me. I don't think you know how bad I want to get squirrels going for you. That's always exactly what I want to go for. Want to get the squirrels, man. Let's go ahead and Gitrog's back in the hand. Let's go and cast him. Let's see if we can't work some magic. If not, then this probably be a good prime candidate for the scrap bin. You know, I like doing some commentary stuff. That's always fun. Let's get that down. Let's go and blow up the Treetop Village so we can get a little extra card draw. We're going to draw another card. But yeah, that's a bummer. I always like... Druid's Call is always fun. Okay, so we got Oblivion Crown. Man, it's going to be hard for us to kind of... We're at 3 life. We got Domri, Hexproof, Trample, and Haste, Double Strike. Let's go Life from the Loam on the Catacombs and Ghost Quarter, and then the Forest. Let's go and bring those back. Get on the Catacombs. We'll go and Crack. Draw an extra card. I don't know what we're drawing to, but I just... we're going to do it. Why not? Let's have some fun. Blighted Woodland, and yeah, we are done now. We're officially done, so good game, man. We'll grab a Swamp. Domri Raid and his red-green creatures going beat 6 down. So, but yeah, we'll scoop it up. Good game, man. I definitely enjoyed it. I have to get this over into the scrap bin because, man, yeah, I love squirrels. Squirrels are always a lot of fun. And especially, hey, this is the foil version of Druid's Call, which is really nice because you get those nice little foil squirrels. And this, hey, I'll tell you this, the squirrels really enjoy that. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you have a good squirrely day. All right, bye.